scene here at the Jordan Valley Park for Earth Day Music Festival, and I got some lovely people back here with their everythings. It's super cool. So, who are you guys?
Springfield Area Fitness.
Springfield Area Fitness, and you do this every year, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Oh, heck yeah. So what do you all have at Springfield Area Fitness?
I know. We have aerial classes and pole classes, and we have an entertainment company, so we can come to your events and perform.
Oh, so super cool. But we have tons of booths here. And Bubbles! What's Bubbles?
This is delish.
I am back.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so tell us all about what you are.
We're the Walnut Street Inn. We're a local bed and breakfast. We're just a couple blocks down the way from here. We're exhibiting our goat cheese pesto little bites here. We love supporting local farmers. We got Terrell Creek Farms here as our featured guest. And if anybody's interested in having a little staycation or a romantic getaway or just need some place to put up your parents and you don't have to house them, we're the perfect place for you.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just perfect for like a nice humid day. So light, crisp, bright, very good.
Napkins right there.
It is a mess, but it's very, very good.
Cute and tiny.
So City of Springfield has 3 recycling centers, and they take all of your basic metals, plastic, paper, and cardboard and glass. There's one on Lone Pine over by Sequiota. There is one on Franklin by the Public Works compound, and then there's one off of over in Brookline by the power plant. That one is also our yard waste recycling center, where they will take brush, leaves, grass clippings, those kinds of things. It's also the home to our composting facility. So we just recently started a food scraps recycling for residents. So you can sign up for the program, get a bin, collect your food scraps, and then you can just drop them off at your convenience at any of those recycling centers, and they will go into our compost.
In addition to managing those 3 facilities, the stormwater department is very invested into improving water quality here in our rivers, lakes, and streams. And part of that is we have regulations for businesses, construction, all these types of things, but the last frontier really is in people's yards. So what can you do in your yard that will, number one, help make a healthy community of plants, people, and wildlife, and improve water quality at the same time? You can do things like plant native plants and pollinator gardens. You can harvest rainwater with a rain barrel or plant native rain gardens or bioswales, really reduce the amount of runoff that's going down the storm drains and all the different types of pollution that would be affiliated with that. So anything from sediment and erosion to excess yard waste that contributes to algae blooms and all types of things in our streams. We try to provide low cost and some incentives for doing those. So if you go through our partner, James River Basin Partnership, you can get a free soil test if you live in the city limits of Springfield. The county and Republic have also picked that up, so you can get a free soil test if you get on their list and contact them. You can get money back or a rebate on installing a rain barrel. We have a very limited amount of a partnership with Missouri Department of Conservation. Well, they will provide a pollinator garden. I can do a few of those every season.
Oh my gosh.
Or a city, if you qualify, if you're in the city right away where we own that strip of land in front of your property and you don't have any utility lines and the area is shown to hold water, we will come in and install a rain garden for you if you agree to maintain it. So we really want to empower citizens to make good choices.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you guys are around. You need to check out them, the city of Springfield and the environmental services, because it sounds like they have a lot of great things going on. So tell me about these wonderful baskets.
These baskets baskets come from people in is it Africa? Yeah, it's baskets. Bogus hanging baskets, and these people they take about a week to make one basket, right? About a week. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, they make the grass. Cut the grass. Yeah, they cut the grass and then they color it, and then they.
This one here actually takes 2 days to make. Something like that takes a week to make.
Yes. So and then isn't like half the money we get goes to them.
Yeah, well, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you have what's your favorite basket here?
I actually have one of the minis. This is one of the minis that I have. But I like the ones that have colors. So this one would probably be my favorite.
Well, that's really neat. I mean, these baskets are good to pick your produce out of your garden. That would be cool. Or go.
Never get a plastic bag out of the grocery store.
Yeah.
With somebody. If you take these, you can never take all those plastic bags home again. Take a basket, fill it up, save the environment.
And not in that, but we also have dog beds, and we also have a.
Moses basket.
Oh, Moses basket.
You can carry a baby in this from 0 to 6 months in this basket.
Look, it's a Moses basket.
And you can carry around picnics and all these things.
Floated down the North River.
Exactly. So if you ever want to go floating with your baby, just take this down there.
Sounds good. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, Sun Solar is awesome for a lot of reasons. Well, we're the oldest solar company in Missouri. Oh gosh, we've got over 10,000 installs. As far as having solar, I mean, kind of owning versus renting, it's building equity. It just makes sense. Getting out from the ever-increasing electric bills, and of course, those are bound to happen with all the green energy pushes. So, green energy is good, but it's definitely not free.
Right.
So how long does it usually take for an install?
Like from the time you sign the contract until it's installed. I think we average right about 4 months on that.
Okay.
Best case is usually right about 2 months. But if you're talking about the physical part of it, it's usually less than a day.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Well, thank you very much,
You're
guys. Come stop at his
Please
tent.
do.
So cute.
So, how long have you guys been in business? Why are you in business? And what kind of awesome stuff do you have? And where are you?
We are downtown Springfield on South Campbell. We've been open for 6 years. We are here to reduce single-use waste. So you can bring your own containers into the shop and you can refill them with hand soap, body soap, shampoo, face wash, dish soap, any kind of soap you need. Then we also have just like zero waste goodies, like dish brushes that are compostable and things like that.
Toothbrushes, so many things.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, like I was saying earlier, I'm always at their store. It's my favorite store. So, tell me about your booth.
Okay, so we're Howler Co.
Okay.
So people are a bit confused by us right now because there's 3 of us. So on your way to Branson on the 65, we have a bike park, but it's not just bike trails. We have camping out there. We have glamping for people who want to bring all their stuff over. We've just got the glamping available as well.
Wow.
But then primitive camping, we have these wooden slats so people can pop a tent on and be on level ground, which is really great.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then we have a hiking trail. We're working on putting more hiking trails in for people who don't want to do the bike trails.
Right.
The bike trails are actually all downhill, so you go up in a military vehicle with your bike, and then you just fly down on the
that sounds like
very
so much
gnarly,
fun.
a lot
intense.
of an adrenaline rush.
Oh man, that's so cool. Where did you say you guys were again?
So the bike park is off of the 65, a little bit past Busick Park on the right side, next to a horse riding trail.
Okay.
So we're like kind of partnered up with them. And then the store that I'm at is in the Brentwood Center. So we're an outdoor lifestyle store.
Yeah.
So if you think REI, we're kind of like working on being a little Springfield REI.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we have a bike shop on Pickwick and Cherry. So.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I like
awesome
that.
over there.
Well, I definitely
So it's a good
have to
crew.
check you guys out. How much does it cost to camp and glamp?
To camp, different prices. The primitive camping is actually really pretty cheap. It's like $40, $45, something like that. Glamping, I'm not sure. You'd have to get on our website and check that out. But we did just get voted second best camping place in Missouri.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Definitely, I'm a camper, so I'll have to stop by.
it's really cool.
Well, thank you very much. All about Renew Missouri.
Well, Renew Missouri. We're a 501c3, not-for-profit. We're a solar, renewable energy, and energy efficiency advocacy organization. We spend a lot of time advocating in Jefferson City to promote more clean energy and try and keep the opponents or the fossil fuel industry and supporters from damaging renewable energy in Missouri. So.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. You guys need to come check out him too, and I'm sure he'll give you more information.
Lots more.
Well, thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Talk to me. Okay.
We're Aero Creative Reuse. So we are an art and craft supply thrift store.
Oh, wow.
So we accept donations of art supplies and craft supplies. We refurbish them if they need to. We sort them. We do stuff to them. Then we resell them at a deep discount. So what this does is it gets art materials into the hands of the makers and the educators who need them at a reasonable price.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it also keeps those materials out of the landfill.
That is wonderful.
The other thing we do is we do art lessons and art workshops and things like that.
Oh, fun.
So we have two buildings. We have the Aero Creative Reuse building, which is at 1506 St. Louis. And we also have the Aero Art Annex, which is at 1342 St. Louis, just down the street a little bit.
Okay.
So we do our events there. We do art classes, we do art workshops, and we also have what we call the Shoe Tree Listening Room, which is a nonprofit, alcohol-free music venue.
Wonderful.
And it's a listening environment so that we discourage talking during the performance.
Right.
So everybody loves it because the artists love it because people are actually listening to their music instead of talking or on their phone.
Right.
And the people love it because we actually get to listen to the music without somebody behind us talking all the time.
Exactly. So you really get to hear the lyrics and really be engulfed in
all about the music.
Oh, well, that is wonderful.
Thank you. And we host national, local, regional, national, and international artists.
That is wonderful, guys.
In eclectic venues.
Wow.
Eclectic genres. So we'll have a blues guy coming up. We have King Clarence coming up.
I love King Clarence.
Everybody loves King Clarence.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
The real deal Mississippi blues artist.
Yep.
Or the next week we may have a bluegrass band.
Oh, heck yeah.
Or we may have an internationally touring singer-songwriter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's what we're shooting for. And the other thing we do is we host the touring artists in our home, so they have a place to stay when they play at our venue. So they come,
really?
Yeah, they come to our house. We have a 5-bedroom house, and there's only 2 of us. So we have 4 guest bedrooms in our home, and they come and stay with us. And I cook them breakfast in the morning.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
Then they're off to their next gig.
Oh, that's awesome. I know bands really appreciate that.
They love it because
a lot of them don't get a home cooked meal forever.
That and they get a free place to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Guys, go check them out because it sounds like an amazing place. We will definitely check you out because that sounds awesome. Let's see. Hi guys, we're going around booth to booth. So if people haven't registered to vote, they just stop here?
If they want to register or update their registrations, they can stop right here. Absolutely.
Well, that's awesome. Always good to register to vote, period. Very good. Thanks. So can you tell me about your booth?
Yeah, so we're making DIY paper. So our steps are right here. But first you're going to take paper that you've already used and we're going to shred it overnight.
Can you come on?
Then you're going to take that and blend it with more water. Then once you have that, we're going to mix it with more water so we can decal it out if you want to show them.
Yeah. So basically you sift through it. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more pulp in here. But basically sift through it. And then once all this water drains out, you let this dry, and once you peel it off, it turns into paper.
Oh, wow.
Just take as many samples as you like, if you like. But
we'll
we're here
be
with
back around.
FCCLA. We're building our national fund. This is a student-led organization based on FACS classes, Family and Consumer Sciences. So that's like culinary, sustainability, whatnot. But yeah, so we're going to nationals over the summer because we did competition in
exciting.
Seattle, Washington. So we're here
really
just
cool.
fundraising money.
Awesome. Well, come support them. You need to support them. They're doing great things. Let's go.
So we are Jury Go. We're here to offer evening and online education for non-traditional students. So we have lots of programs you can do 100% online or in the evening. We are accompanied by our day school, Ioana Popescu. She's a professor, and she has a plant channel. Ioana Talks Plants on YouTube, and so she gives lots of plant health and everything. So we are here to promote education as well as education on plants and the environment.
Well, that is wonderful.
Yeah,
I like that.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about your booth. What are you?
The River Access Coalition is a group that came out of a lawsuit that Linden Lure was closed down. It's a local area to go and swim and fish and put your kayak in. You can float the Findlay River down to Ozark. And the landowners there, along with Christian County, just closed the road. There's a road that runs along the Findlay River. It's a county road. It's been maintained by the county for years and years. They just closed it off, said, nope, we're tired of people coming and trashing it, and we understand that. We don't want people doing that too. So we had to sue the individual landowners along with Christian County to get it reopened again. The thing has been there for like 75 to 100 years of people, recreating there. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I've been there like twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place. It's a great little place to recreate in the summer. So they closed it down. It's like, wait a minute, you can't shut down a public county road.
Yeah.
So we had to sue. And we won. This is back a year and a half ago. We won the court case. It's been appealed, so it's still in appeal for some reason or other. Anyway, this group came out of that effort to get it reopened, and through it we found that public accesses to rivers are being closed down all over the place. I mean, Crane Creek, Bull Creek, James
That's
River.
horrible.
Yeah,
That's
whenever they will update a low water bridge to a higher one, they'll just close off the access that people use to float Missouri streams here.
Wow.
And Missouri, is just blessed with tons of gorgeous, beautiful rivers. So that's what we're trying to kind of
to save them.
Yes, to save them, to fight against, to advocate, to educate people. Don't trash the rivers. Private landowners, don't think you own this river, kind of a thing. So we're stuck kind of right in that middle of, hey people, let's respect our rivers and our private landowners, and hey private landowners, you can't be doing that to keep the public from public access.
Well, thank you for existing, because we need that.
Yeah.
So, tell me about your booth.
So we're James River Basin Partnership. We're one of the organizations benefiting from Earth Day today, and we promote water quality in the James River Basin, which stretches from Webster County all the way down to Table Rock Lake. And at any day or any time during the week, about 40% of Springfield's drinking water comes from the James River.
Yes, yeah.
So
I've heard of that.
So just promoting a number of different programs and events that we have coming up in June. We have our annual River Rescue Cleanup event. We just finished with our Earth Day Cleanup event this week. So a lot of grassroots efforts to get people out on the water and connecting with what they protect.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So if people want to volunteer, they just contact you?
Yeah, they can go to our website, jamesriverbasin.com. We're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, or Twitter. And we've got several different ways to sign up, get our e-newsletter, sign up as a volunteer.
Oh, awesome. Well, Coffee Act actually has been around for several years. It was opened by one of my friends who unfortunately passed away a few years back. But there's a placard on the square talking all about Tom. And yeah, their coffee is amazing. Their coffee shop is just on the square. So let's go over here. Haven't stopped at you guys. Hi. Anybody would like to talk about your booth? Yeah. Here's a microphone. Keep it about right here.
Okay.
So tell me about your booth.
So right now, we are just trying to get our candidates out there. We're also checking to make sure people are registered to vote at their current address. If they're not, we districts over here. We got a couple of incumbents that we're super excited about, Betsy Fogel and Stephanie Hine. Jeremy Dean is running for Crystal Quaid's office, our local hero. And then right over here, we've got our statewide candidates in our 7th district over here. So we've got Eli. Crystal is running against Sam Hamra in the primary. And then we've got some down ballot stuff there too. So we just want to make sure that people know who their candidates are, what's going to be on their ballot, and why they should make the effort to get out there in August and November.
Be informed. Well, awesome. I'm glad you're here and you exist.
Thank you.
It's so awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So we are Mama Jean's. We're a local natural market here in Springfield. We have 3 locations: Republic Road, West Sunshine, and East Sunshine. Started 21 years ago with 2 lovely ladies, Susie and Dee. They've grown it into quite an amazing place. Recently we went with no plastic bags, and we are now doing away with single-use plastic water bottles as well. So
that's
trying to do
wonderful.
anything we can to save the earth, and we're excited to be here.
I shop at Mama Jean's quite a bit on Campbell.
Good.
The one on Campbell. So
Good.
I'm glad
Thank you.
guys
We appreciate your support.
Yeah, I love it too. And guys, you definitely need to check out all of the locations. They're all kind of a little different. But I like
They are. They're all. They have a unique vibe, each one.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Well, this booth is the Missouri Guardrails. It's a fairly new organization that we've been working on for almost 2 years, and our whole purpose is to educate the public about the threat of the effluent that comes from meat packing and meat slaughtering houses. Big meat, we call it. There's 4 big companies. The state has made they have limited legislation. They've taken it away from us, quite frankly, that lets local governments have a say about where these places go, these slaughterhouses and other big meat projects. So we've been successful up in Pleasant Hope. We got a meat plant, a packing facility closed, but we still have many challenges. Arkansas is still bringing stuff up to Missouri, and Table Rock Lake watershed, Newton County, McDonald County, Vernon County, and there's no rules.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
So,
and we're eating this.
For 10 years, this has been building because groups that advocate corporate farms, we hesitate to call them farms, they're not. They're factories. They're meat factories. And we're trying to let people know that we can do something about it. We can just get the legislature to either listen to us or we go at it with a petition process.
Right on. Well, I'm glad that you guys exist. I mean,
Welcome to Kaleidoscope. It's a kind of a novelty store, piercing studio, tattoo shop. We have a smoke shop and an adult store attached to us as well. Everything you see here is kind of a minimal amount of what we have in the store.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
Didn't it open in like the 70s?
72.
72.
Yeah, it's been around over 50 years. So.
Oh my God. 50 years, guys. You need to go check out Kaleidoscope. I know I bought some bags there, some earrings, all the great stuff.
It's great.
I think I even got a piercing there.
Yeah.
But yes. Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you.
Matt Loveland. No. Okay, so Matt Loveland is an amazing photographer here in Springfield. You're mainly at the Galois.
Oh yeah, I've been living over there for about 100 years at this point.
Yes. And your photography, you do all sorts, right?
It's more of a question of what have I not done at this point. So plenty of fashion stuff for Dietrich Magazine, shows at the Gilloys, here today, the urban exploring. So yeah, bit of everything.
So where can they find all your work?
Matt Loveland Photography on Facebook, The Old Soul on Instagram, Twitter, and also on Patreon. And also, you can check out some of my stuff for Dietrich Magazine at DietrichMag.com.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Matt, for being around here and taking some photos. Can't wait to see them.
Thanks, all.
It says 39 years.
Yeah, so this is the Tree City USA booth. We're with the city of Springfield. We've been a Tree City USA for 39 years now in a row. And today we're giving away trees and buttons.
What?
Get you a button.
Buttons?
We got 14 different species of trees now.
Yeah?
And yeah, all different sizes, all different species. So
Awesome.
that's what we're doing. Part of our program with the city of Springfield is Neighborhoods, and the city will come plant a tree in front of your property in the right of way for free of charge. The only thing that we ask is that the citizen takes care of it for a few years, and then it turns back over to the city for the city assets. So yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. I love that program.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What do we have here?
We have Alamo Draft House, so we have movies, food, and beer. We have a restaurant that has trivia nights, speed dating nights, just different. We have drag bingo, so it's not just a movie theater, it's just a place to have fun and do some fun stuff. And today, because it's a music festival and because it's Earth Day, we have, we're just putting in the spotlight that we compost, we reduce, we reuse, we recycle, like our popcorn bowls, our tumblers. We got these reusable tambourines. You can play those every day.
Oh, that's
and I still have one that I've been using for 6 years, so they hold up. You
Take
know?
them to all the festivals.
Yeah, you got fans. If it wasn't windy, that would be more relevant.
Right.
And yeah,
You came prepared though.
Yeah,
Because it was going to be like 80 degrees.
Yeah, these are reusable. Yeah, eventually you're going to wish you had
Well,
that.
that's awesome. What is some of your favorite movies that are
Ever? Well, we got some good movies coming. The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling. I'm very excited about that. And Emily Blunt. That's next weekend.
Oh, sweet.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The new Twisters movie. That's like a sequel to Twister. You know, like a reimagining of Twister. So I'm excited about that.
Well, cool.
Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I could go on and on. Beetlejuice. A lot of cool stuff coming. So yeah.
Guys, I mean, this is a very unique movie theater.
Yeah.
So go and check them out.
Please
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are Renewal by Anderson. We give away $10,000 in replacement windows. We also offer a free in-home, no obligation, and price locked in for a full year. Our windows are made out of 40% wood and 60% polymer, and is maintenance free.
That sounds amazing.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay.
So tell me about your booth and what you're all about.
So this is Greater Ozarks Audubon Society. And whoa.
Oh, the wind.
Yep.
We'll take two on that.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we're a local organization. We represent 12 counties around the area, and we're all about bird conservation and education and advocacy. So we have a monthly meeting here in town that we have. We have a chapter meeting and a program. We usually have a speaker that's an expert on something to do with birds and conservation, like next month in May. We have Napadal Powtong. He's the staff conservation photographer for the Missouri Conservationist, so he's going to come in and talk. We have field trips just about every weekend in the spring and the fall, so we've got schedules here for our calendar of all of our field trips. We've got a newsletter. We publish a newsletter every month as well, and that kind of has all the news of things that are coming up and things that we've done in the past. And a big part of what we do, GLADE is our flagship program, so it's an education program. It's a full scholarship program for high school students 16, 17 years old in the 12 counties and a little bit outside of that as well. Summer camp we do every year for a week. We usually have 16 to 20 students that we bring in every year. And then we have a lot of educators come in and help us, professors and experts in nature and that kind of thing. We do different events for them, bird banding, and it's a lot of fun for them as well, and then helps to kind of motivate them and educate them and create future conservationists and ecologists. So
wow, well that's
What
wonderful.
we do. Yeah.
Hi guys, are you in charge of the booth? Anybody in charge of the booth? Volunteering? Do you want to tell? Can you tell me what you guys are volunteering? What you're doing with kids?
We're the Drury Student Music Therapy Association. We're all music therapy students at Drury University.
Oh wow!
And we bought a whole bunch of instruments for kids to come and play.
Oh my gosh, that's That's awesome. I like it. I really like it. I heard that there was a petting zoo. Was there?
This is a musical petting zoo.
A musical petting zoo. I get it.
Yeah.
See, I thought there was animals and you get to play music
not this time.
as you pet the animals. Well,
It's just the instruments you get to play.
I like it. I like it. So it's a playing zoo. It's a playing zoo. Okay. Well, thank you.